Alrighty, my camera is not working. Let me fix the camera real quick. Cool. Alrighty, so we've got a oops, that's not the right button. The the last game for today. Well, yeah, it's gonna be the last game for today. Um, Let me go over there, be right back. I'm gonna fix this camera. I don't know what's wrong with it. Alrighty, okay, fix it. I am back. It is still going. It is not over. We are going strong. We are going all night long. That's probably not true. But having a lot of fun. This is probably going to be the last game for tonight. We'll figure out a time to get Aeons into the stream soon. It'll be on soon. But I wanted to get Lord of the Rings just because this is kind of what the channel is. So I wanted to get all of the LCGs on the table. This is Hunt for the Dreadnaught, which is another one of those special scenarios that this one was made for. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what this one was made for, but it's a cool scenario. I've never played it. I've actually not even practiced. Usually for Lord of the Rings, I like to practice. I did not do that this time, so we'll see how it goes. Who knows? It's a pretty unique scenario. We're going to be playing easy mode just because brain. And also it's just like, it's a pretty complex scenario. So I want to make sure that everything is done. I wanted to play it through and then we'll play it again at some point and do like a harder difficulty. But let's check it out. So this says players prepare their fleet. What that means, this is the coolest thing. Also, my cat snuck in the room while I was out, and so we may have a surprise visitor. She likes to hide, so she snuck in and hid, so I wouldn't kick her out. So we may pause to kick her out at some point, or she'll just hang out and she'll be fine. But okay, yeah. So preparing your fleet, you get to choose. Each player chooses and takes control of one of the 6 unique ship objectives, basic side face up. And so we get to choose a ship which has a ongoing benefit. It has stats. You can utilize it as like a character. It's really cool. It's a really cool system. So I chose the Twilight's Call. Twilight's Call is a 3/4/4 with 18 health. And it says it's immune to player card effects. It is Sentinel. And then the first card you play each round does not require a resource match. So we can mess and we can do different resources and everything for the first card played. And that is, I think, really strong in a solo setting. And so we'll see how it goes, but I like this one more. I actually don't know where I put the other one, so I can't show them to you, sorry. And then as an action, we can play an ally or attachment from your hand, limit once per round. And so we'll see how we can utilize this. So that's preparing our fleet. We've got that. Prepare the Corsair deck. So the Corsair deck is made up of only non-ship enemies and represents basically you're getting boarded. So that's what this is over here. Set the following enemies aside out of play. Those are going to be all over here. So those are unique enemies and everything. So we'll encounter them at some point. Add the Cobus Haven location to the staging area. Oops, forgot to get that one. Cobus Haven, where are we at? Okay, so this is, while Cobus Haven is the active location, reduce the boarding value on each ship enemy by 1. We'll talk about what boarding is here in a second. It's such a cool scenario. Both of these last two scenarios have been really, really cool. I've enjoyed both of these. Kind of makes me excited to see what else we've got coming up. And then it says add one resource to each resources, or to each hero's resource pool. So we do get to start a little bit bumped up. We get some more money, and then flip this card over and place it next to the quest deck. Let me shuffle this up. The other thing that we've got is we got a Perilous Voyage. So a Perilous Voyage is the contract that we are using for this scenario. I honestly don't know if it's required, but it was fun to build around anyways. So a Perilous Voyage says that your minimum deck size is 100 cards. So we had to build a 100 card deck. And so that's what this is over here. It's going to take a while to go through it, but we'll do it. Your threat cannot be reduced by player card effects. So we cannot reduce our threat by player card effects. And then as an action, we can exhaust this card and raise our threat by 1 to look at the top 2 cards of our deck. Draw 1 and place the other on the bottom of your deck. Forced, when you would be eliminated by reaching your threat elimination level, flip this card over instead. And then heroes don't exhaust 2 quests. You reduce your threat by 10 and then search your deck for a card. Either add it to your hand or play it, reducing its cost by 3. So we got some cool stuff going on there. Over here, this flips. Each player draws 1 additional card during the resource phase. Then as a quest action, we can deal 10 damage to a non-unique enemy engaged with a player in a group limit once per game. And then if a player controls no ship objectives, that player is eliminated from the game. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on. Istari, I want to see you shuffle all 100 at once. Yeah, it'll be weird. Alrighty. Let's talk about the deck. And again, this is not a tested deck, so I have no idea if this is going to work well or not, but it's going to be fun. I also don't remember in which order I placed these. So we got Barragond. So Barragond is a Sentinel, so he can defend for anybody, which does not matter in a solo player game, but you get to lower the cost to play weapon and armor attachments on him by 2. And then he gets he has a 4 defense. So we got Glorfindel. We all know and love Glorfindel. Once we get Light of Valinor, he does not exhaust to commit to a quest. He has a starting threat of 5. But you have to raise your threat by 1 each time you quest or exhaust a quest. So you want to get that Light of Valinor out pretty quickly. And then we got Barivor. So we do have a 100 card deck. So I wanted a lot of card draw in this deck so that we could get Barivir rocking and rolling soon. So we get to draw a lot of cards, but it's still double. So we'll see. Where do we start? We start here. Okay. So we've got 3 copies of Feint. So choose an enemy engaged with the player. That enemy cannot attack the player this phase. We got 3 copies of Goblin Cleaver, 3 copies of Foe Hammer. Deal damage. It's not going to be to ships. So just so we're all on the same page. Where are we at? Ships. 2 counter ship cards, ship enemies and ship objectives. Both ship enemies and ship objectives count as ship cards, but have different rules associated with them. So ship enemies function in the same way as enemies, and they're considered enemies for everything except for attacks made by ship enemies can only be defended by ship objectives. And then undefended attacks, the damage goes to ship objectives, not a hero. And then if an attack made by ship objectives can only attack ship enemies. Non-ship enemies may not be attacked by a ship objective. And then you can only defend against attack made by ship enemies. So they're having their own little battle while we're waiting to get boarded. Okay. We've got 3 copies of the Ruins. So this is draw 2 cards, discard a card. Just to cycle this deck, this effectively makes it a 97 card deck. 2 copies of Ancient Matham, or 3 copies of Ancient Mathams. 2 copies of Peace and Thought. 2 Asphalith. 3 copies of Protector of Lorien. With the insane card draw that we have with this deck, Protector of Lorien is going to be great to help pump up stats. So discard up to 3 cards from your hand to give you either +1 willpower or +1 defense. And so that can really come in handy, especially when we're going to be sitting with a hand size of hopefully like 20 to 30. 3 copies of Light of Valinor. 3 copies of, and we're running 3 ofs with a lot of these cards just for consistency of hitting it. And if we don't hit it, then or if we hit it multiple times, then Protector works. Spear of the Citadel. Rivendell Blades for Glorfindel. Gondorian Shields. We got Song of Kings, Song of Wisdom, 2 hidden cash. So spend a resource to draw a card, or if it gets discarded, we get to add 2 resources to a hero. 3 copies of Steward, 2 copies of Horn, 3 copies of Unexpected Courage. It feels like forever. This is just a lot. 3 copies of Unexpected Courage, Dwarven Tombs, Stand and Fights, Hasty Strokes. No threat mitigation cards because there's nothing that we can do about that. We can't do that per our contract. And then we've got our allies. Sorry, it's going to be a 9-hour stream just to go through all the cards. Yeah, right? I was thinking that. We got Sneak Attacks. We got Gildor. We got Arwens. We got Faramir's. We got a lot of allies, okay? We got a lot of allies. The rest of the deck is allies. So, I'm not going to go through all of them because it's kind of insane. But we are running Philly and Killy just to try and get multiple allies out each time. This is, yeah, sorry, I'm with you. This is going to be hilarious to shuffle. Okay. This is funny. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna magic shuffle these. Okay, so boarding. So the boarding value is I will double check just because I looked this up just recently. But the boarding value is whenever a ship enemy engages you, its boarding value, you reveal that many cards from the top of the deck over here, which are like enemies. And so basically the ship engages you and then the enemies come and attack you. And so I'm loving kind of the setup and like the idea behind this scenario. I think it's really freaking cool. And so Bryce, live stream still going, putting in a full shift today. Exactly. We got it. We got Lord of the Rings. We were playing with a 100-card deck, so here we are. It's so many cards. It's so many cards. And then threat can't be mitigated. But basically what we're doing is we're searching for the Dreadnaught. And Dreadnaught's over here. It's a big card. So I'm excited about that. Cool. Okay, let's see what we got. I wonder if this is gonna... Okay. Technically, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so part of the setup on this guy is add 1 resource to all the pools. 1, 2, 3. And we draw an additional card during each resource phase. So let's go ahead and get our mulligan. 2, 4, 6. Yep. Alrighty, so Ancient Matham, Darren's Ruins, Foil Hammer, Tested Will, Philly, and Stand and Fight. This is a mulligan. Nothing that we want. We're looking for... I honestly don't even know what we're looking for. Steward, maybe. Card draw. So many cards. This is insane. Got it. Okay. Oh, we got Hemamoth. That's a good pull. Light of Valinor is huge. Love seeing that. Master of the Forge is also really big. Stargazer is big. Faramir is nice. And yeah. Okay, cool. Sweet. I love that mulligan. Beautiful. Alrighty, so we are going to draw 2 cards. It's Stargazer and... Oh my gosh, let's go. And we get to throw out some money. Now, the first card that we play each round does not need a resource match. So that means that we could like spend 2 and 1 to drop a Rivendell Minstrel if we wanted to. That's not really what we wanted to, but it is an option. So just kind of need to remember that. Alrighty. Things that we want to do. We want to get Stargazer out there. We want to get Master of the Forge out there. And we want to get Light of Valinor out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 resources from Baragon. The first card each round play does not... Good second draw. Yeah, let's go, Astari. Yes. Really good stuff. Spend 2 resources from Baragon to play Master of the Forge. We'll use Master of the Forge. We can exhaust to look at the top 5 cards of your deck for any one attachment. Oh, it's Steward of Gondor. And add it to our hand. We're going to take Steward over Unexpected Courage. Now, we can't play it right now because we already used our... Actually, technically... No, yeah, we can't do it right now. Yeah, shuffle the other cards into your deck. I shouldn't have picked cards that had me shuffle. That was not smart on my part. But... So we got Steward. And since it does not require a resource match, we can play it next turn. I think what we want to do here, let's go 2. Oh wait, no. Let's spend 1 for Light of Valinor. We got plenty of room. Let's back these guys back up. We didn't even do this. I'm sorry. I am all over the place. This stage have a global quest point of 8 per player among all groups. No more than 5 progress can be placed on the stage each round. The players can only advance at the end of the quest phase. Then my threat is at 25. While Cobus Haven is the active location, reduce the boarding value on each ship enemy by 1. Okay. We're going to keep that resource over there. We're going to use 1 resource to play Horn of Gondor on Glorfindel. And then we're going to use Barravir to play Hemamoth. We will exhaust to take a look at the top card. When revealed, the enemy with the highest engagement cost engages the first player and attacks them. If no attacks, this gains Surge. So we're going to Surge. And we are good to go. So we could quest over here. I'm not 100%. You know what? Let's go 3. I don't have my quest points. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go 3. We're showing 2. 6. I'm actually going to exhaust to draw 2 cards. Test of Will, and Goblin Cleaver. So we're requesting for 6, showing 2. This is going to surge into Wicked Cove. Each location in the staging area is immune to player card effects, and this is a 2. So we did 6. We're showing 4, so we get to place 2. Let's go ahead and travel right there. And we will go ahead and end the round. We'll refresh. We will draw 2 cards. Runes and Feint. We'll pass out money. I did not want to play Horn of Gondor on Glorfindel. I'm just going to move this over to Barravir. Sorry. Oh well. Okay, let's go Darren's Runes. We get to draw 2 cards and discard a card. We're going to discard one of these Stargazers. We do have a stand and fight, so we can get the Stargazer back if we needed to, but we're good right now. The first card, we don't need a resource match. So, with that being said, let's go 1 and 1 to play Steward of Gondor. Steward of Gondor is going to come in. We're going to place it on Glorfindel and give him 2 resources. We're actually gonna use Glorfindel. Okay. Master of the Forge is gonna check 5. We got Protector of Lorien, hidden. Okay, so Protector of Lorien's our only card. I don't know what I was thinking, picking cards that made me shuffle my deck. What an insane idea. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Hemimoth's got for us. Belifast Shipyard. Did I shuffle these? I did. Okay. I was just like, we've seen a couple of locations. Okay, so the shipyard. After this is explored as the active location, the players as a group spend 5 resources to heal 5 damage from a ship objective in any group. Ready that ship and flip it to its upgraded side. Sick. I don't know what the upgraded side. I actually didn't look because I wanted to be kind of surprised. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's gonna pop out with 4. We're showing 2. So let's go ahead and spend 2 resources to throw a Stargazer onto the table. We will use Stargazer, look at the top 5, and we can put them back in any order. Got Runes, Feint, Northern Tracker, Goblin Cleaver, and Steward of Gondor. So Steward of Gondor is going to go... I actually don't really need any of these cards right now. So let's go Northern Tracker there. We'll do that, and we'll commit Barravir. So we got 3, 6, 8. Trying to figure out a way. You need one of those Vegas casino automatic shufflers for this scenario. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Okay, so we're doing 8. This is going to pop out. It's going to show 4, so 2 gets placed here. Alrighty. We will unexhaust. Pass out money, and I have not been increasing my threat. Yeah, so we're at 27. So we're passing out the money. We get to draw 2 cards. First card doesn't need a resource match. Let's do Master of the Forge. Let's see what Master of the Forge is going to bring us. We know we have a Steward in there. Where's Philly? Okay, we'll take Steward. Shuffle everything again. How ridiculous. Yeah, I want one of those. Yeah, sorry, I'm with you. I want one of those. Let's go Stargazer. Spearman, Gandalf, Feint, Light of Eleanor, and a Feint. Let's go Gandalf and Spearman next. Hemimoth will show us the top card of the deck, which is an Isle of Fortune. After a ship enemy enters play, discard 1 resource from Isle of Fortune. When Isle of Fortune is explored as the active location, move each resource on it to a hero's resource pool. Alrighty, so we're gonna get location locked pretty quickly. So let's figure out how to quest through and get rid of this. We're showing 6, 9. So we need to quest for 11. Let's go the Ruins to draw 2 and discard 1. I'm going to discard a Goblin Cleaver. Okay, so we got 3, 6, 8. So let's go 2. All right, let's go 3, 4, 5 to play Gandalf. We will draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then we will quest for 3, 7, 10, 12. This comes out. We've got 9, so 3. That goes there. Let's travel here, because that sounds really cool to get rid of. And we'll unexhaust. Gandalf goes away. Kind of a not... I didn't love that use of Gandalf, but it's also... I needed... I was gonna lose the locations pretty quickly. Alright, so let's draw 2 cards. I guess we could Stargazer here before we draw. Let's draw 2. Goblin Cleaver and Song of Wisdom. Okay. We'll pass out money. This deck draws cards. That's what it does. The other thing is like we have a Protector of Lorien, so we could, or we can use that. Let's go ahead and see what we've got coming. It's another Isle of Fortune. Also, we need a resource over here. We have drawn so many locations. It's kind of insane. But with, well, actually with that, let's go 1, 4 to play Northern Tracker. We will spend 1 from Belagron to play Song of Wisdom onto Glorfindel. So he now has the... actually, we're going to throw Song of Wisdom onto Belagron because we have Burning Brand. And so I want him to have the lore. So Burning Brand is attached to a lore hero if you... And then you can exhaust Burning Brand to cancel a shadow effect. So since he's going to be our main defender, we'll do that. We'll spend 1 resource from over here to play Protector of Lorien on Glorfindel. Trying to figure out if there's anything else we can do. Not really. So we're gonna see 3, 6, 8. Yeah. So let's go 2, 5, 6 to place one of these on here. 6, 9, 10. We're using Protector of Lorien right now. 10, 11, 12. We'll go 12. This comes into play. This is showing 8, so we place 4. And this has a resource on it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and use Master of the Forge. We got Steward. Steward is the only one, so we will take... We drew so many Stewards. I threw 3 of them in there just to make sure that we could get it, and we now have 3 Stewards of Gondor. So... Oh wait, I should have discarded Steward of Gondor. Oops. Oh well. And then we will shuffle, and before we draw, in the refresh phase... Actually, we'll do this in the combat phase. It doesn't matter. We'll use Stargazer. So we got a Minstrel's, 2 sneak attacks, a Runes, and a Peace and Thought. Let's go with the Minstrel and the Runes. Okay. I don't think I raised my threat again because apparently I cannot remember how to play the game, so it's up to 29. Let's unexhaust everything. Raise our threat. So we've revealed 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Yeah. We revealed 4 cards, so my threat should be at 29. Yeah, okay. So let's draw into Rivendell and Darren's Runes. Pass out money. Master the Forge. Oh, we got Ancient Matham. Sweet. I was just doing that to shuffle my cards. So Stargazer could give me something better. But Ancient Matham's pretty good here. Alrighty. Okay. We can get a Faramir out there, and that kind of solves our questing problem. Well, let's go ahead and Stargazer. So we got Miner, Gondalorian Spearman, Killy, Himamoth, and Rivendell Blade. So let's go ahead and throw Rivendell Blade and Killy up there. Spearman, Hills, Revensong. So we will use the runes to draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and we get to discard a card. We'll go Goblin Cleaver. I don't think damage is really going to be an issue for us here. First card does not require a resource match, so I think that's going to be Faramir. Yeah. Let's go 4 for Faramir. Himamoth is going to show us what we've got. Hey, it's a ship. Surge cannot have attachments. When Corsair Skiff engages you from the staging area, either raise your threat by 3 or against boarding 1. This is showing 1. Engages at 24. It will engage us. So this is 3, 6, 9. We push through here. We can swap this down. It loses the boarding 1. Okay. We're going to have spent the Baravir's resource rather than Glorfindel's for Faramir, because Glorfindel, drop Ancient Matham here. So let's go 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 7, 9. We need 2 more. Oh, I guess Faramir does this. I don't want to progress. I don't think I want to progress. So I'm just going to do 2. I'm just going to do 2. So this guy comes out. This clears. Matham triggers. We get to flip. This is each card you play does not require a resource match. Dang. And after it flips, draw 3 cards. Action, play an ally or attachment from your hand. Dang, that's sick. That's so cool. And it has 22 health now. Oh my gosh, insane. So we get to draw 3 cards. Miner, Gondalorian Spearman, and Himamoth. We're going to go to the Haven there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so cool. These also leave. The resources leave. The ship came into play. This guy engages us. Oh, and it surges. Oh, shoot. It surges. So it surges into... When revealed, deal 1 damage to each enemy. Each player assigns X damage among character they control. X is the number of exhausted characters they control. Oh! Oh my gosh, that's horrendous. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 damage. So 2, 4, 6. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually, we're gonna split this up. Okay, okay. That was bad. It wasn't horrendous though. Let's go ahead and use Dreadnaught to feint the ship so it does not attack. Okay. Unexhaust. Raise our threat. Okay. Draw 2 cards. We got Gleowine, Unexpected Courage. That's nice. Okay. Pass out some money. And figure out what we want to do with our lives. We don't care about resources anymore. Or about down goes the SS Minnow. Well, yeah, we don't care about resource matches, so we just want as many resources as possible. That would have been smart to look at, but oh well. Here we are. Okay, let's see what Stargazer's got for us. Actually, let's see what Hemamoth's got for us. We've got, oh my gosh, another location. While this is in the staging area against force, after a player draws any number of cards from a player card effect, that player raises their threat by that number. Dislike that. Okay, so let's go ahead and spend 2 to play Unexpected Courage on Baravir. Let's go ahead and draw 2. We got Arwen. We drop Killy, which would get Philly. I have so many cards. It's so many options. Love it. Okay, so this is that's a 2. 5, 8. Okay. Okay. So we've got, I guess let's see what Stargazer's got. Unexpected Courage, Philly, Dwarven Tomb, Master of the Forge, and Miner. So let's go ahead and throw Unexpected Courage. We don't really want to draw Philly. I guess we do. We have 3 of each. So we can draw Philly. Okay. And let's go ahead and we can literally play allies whenever we want. So that's kind of cool. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, we might as well. Let's go ahead and spend 3 to drop Killy. We'll go and grab Philly. Because whenever Killy enters play, we get to go and search for Philly and vice versa. Okay. So we are resource depleted now. So let's do one. 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're showing 13, which this is going to be 8, 10. We placed 3, so we're still not progressing. Okay, so I'm good with that. Let's do that. When it's in the staging area, gains force after a player draws any number of cards. Yep, okay, sweet. So this clears, and we place 3 on the main. Let's go ahead and travel here to get rid of that awful effect. This guy's going to attack for 2. Attacking enemy gets +2 if you control an exhausted ship, but it's +1. So it's attacking for 3, so we'll throw 3 damage here. And then we will swing back for 5. So that deals 3 damage. Okay. We will increase our threat. We will unexhaust everybody. And draw 2 cards. We got Gleowine and Master of the Forge. Let's go ahead and Master the Forge. Song of Wisdom is a target. No, there's our shield. Let's take the shield. And we'll play the shield. -1 cost. Also need to pass out money. Money is still important, even though we kind of ignore the resource or the sphere. So many of the benefits of a monosphere deck with the flexibility of a trisphere deck. Gotta love it. So awesome. Okay. Stargazer is going to show us the top 5. We got Peace and Thought, Unexpected Courage. That's going to be nice. Stargazer, Defender. Defender is cool. And Ancient Matham. So let's go ahead and grab Unexpected Courage and Ancient Matham. Baravir will draw us 2 cards. Himomoth will show us the top card of the deck. Until the end of the round, treat the text box of each non-ship ally as blank, except for traits. If a player controls 7 or more allies, this gains Surge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No! That's funny. Okay. Cool. That's so funny. That's not good. That's not great. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to throw Unexpected Courage on Bellagrand. Spend 1 to drop Ancient Matham here. I have so many cards. Let's spend 2. No, we're going to keep it. I may actually just cancel that. I may just Test of Will that bad boy. Yeah, we'll do that. Mainly, I don't want it to surge. The surge is what I'm most afraid of. And we can feint this guy. Okay, so we're going to show 3, 6. That has 5. So we need to quest for 11. So here's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This comes out. We're going to spend a resource to play a Test of Will to cancel its win revealed effects. We place 5 here. That triggers. We get to draw 3 cards. We got Defender. We got Peace and Thought. And we've got Stargazer. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to go here because this... we'll travel here. This guy's going to attack. We will spend 1 resource to feint. Where is it? And then we will swing back to kill this guy. Alrighty. We'll increase our threat. Unexhaust. We will, in the refresh phase, use Stargazer to look and set the top cards. Stand and Fight, Spearman, Miner the Iron Hills, Ancient Matham, and Faramir. We'll take Ancient Matham and... No, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to drop Ancient Matham at, like, number 3. We're going to take Stand and Fight and the Spearman. We will draw 2 cards. We got Spearman and Stand and Fight. We will pass out some money. Drawing an extra card, okay, so I still think Bilbo is bad. Like, Bilbo is the lore hero that the first player draws an extra card every at the start of each turn or whatever. I think he's overcosted. He's like a 9, I think, and I think that's too much. But drawing an extra card every turn is really good. It's like it's way better than I was kind of give it credit to, I think. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I have 20 cards in my hand. Okay. So let's go ahead and Master the Forge. Actually, first, I guess, let's Himomoth to see what's coming. Oh, War Galley. Archery 2, boarding 1. Cannot have attachments. When War Galley engages you from the staging area, either raise your threat by 4 or it gains boarding 1. Ugh. Alrighty, so we're going to have some stuff to do. So that's going to be kind of cool. Let's go Master the Forge. We'll search the top 5 cards. We know we have Ancient Matham out there. Or a Gondorian ship. No, we're going to take Matham. We'll shuffle. Okay, so we got some boarding stuff coming up. Okay, we're gonna get boarded. I think the theme of this is really, really cool. I'm having a ton of fun with the theme here. I didn't. Alrighty. So we're gonna show, what is this? 3, 6. Well, that's gonna go away. Never mind. Let's. Do we want to go into quest? I want to get some other stuff out there. Let's drop 2 to play Defender. We'll get Defender out there. We'll drop 2 more to play the Spearman. And we will drop 1 for a Rivendell Blade. Happy with that. Also, I need to shuffle this. I don't know if I ever shuffled it. Okay. So this is going to show 3. I need to go for 2. So let's go 1. This clears. 4, 5. This comes out. This clears. It has archery 2, meaning that we have to deal 2 damage to characters that we control. We'll go 1 for Killy and 1 for Philly. Warship, or the War Galley will engage us. No, I guess it technically doesn't. No, I'd rather engage us right now because I don't want to have to deal with another archery turn. I want more ships. That's the main thing I'm concerned with right now. There are more ships in this encounter deck. We can deck into more ships. But like the only way I can damage this thing is with this ship, which means I can't defend with it. Ships. Attacks made by if an attack by a ship enemy is undefended. Oh wait, hold on. No, okay, hold up. So ship enemies function in the same way. Attacks made by ship enemies can only be defended by ship objectives. Non-ship characters may not defend. If an attack made by a ship enemy is undefended, it goes against a ship's objective. And then, but it doesn't say anything about me not being able to attack it with my. You can't defend, but you can attack. Okay. Well, that makes it better. Ship objectives can only attack ship enemies. Non-ship enemies may not be attacked by a ship objective. Ship objectives can only defend against attack made by ship enemies. Ship objectives may not defend against attack. Yeah, so I can attack with normal people. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. That's good. Okay, sweet. I just can't defend, but I can attack. It's like the spearman's like poking a hole in the bottom of the ship or something. Okay, well then, cool. So yeah, we will defend this. So it's going to be 5. Oh wait, actually, hold up. I'm sorry. It has boarding 2. So pillage 3. After this enemy attacks you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. After an event card is discarded from your deck, deal 1 damage to a character you control. And then we've got another one of those. Okay. So we've got War Galley here. Okay, so he's attacking for 3. We will defend with Bellegrand for 6. Till the end of the round, attacking enemy is immune to player card effects and gets +2 defense. Okay. So that's fine. We will defend Bellegrand here. Deal 5 damage to the attacking enemy. There goes one of my warships. So this guy dies. And then I discard 3. 1 or 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 1. So we deal 1 damage to a character we control. May just be Stargazer, honestly, because we have another Stargazer. Let's just kill off Stargazer. Okay. We're defending here, so it's going to be 5. Attacking enemy gets +1 and gains pillage 3. So 1 damage, we have to discard 1, 2, 3. We have to kill. We'll throw it on Bellegrand. Okay. So I want to kill this thing. So let's attack here. Gets -2 defense. So I'm attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which will kill this. And then that thing's just going to chill. We're discarding more cards, which is unfortunate, but it actually may be better to kill the pillaging guy rather than the boarding. We just make sure I'm doing boarding correctly. Yep. Cool. Okay. I'm fine. Let's go. We will unexhaust. We lost a enemy, so we get a money. Let's go ahead and pass out more money. Raise our threat. Draw 2 cards. Defender and Rivendell Minstrel. Hemamoth is going to show us what's coming. Corsair Skiff. Surge. When it engages you from the staging area, raise your threat or against boarding 1. That's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and I may be ready to go ahead and push. I'm actually not quite sure what that looks like, but let's go ahead and drop. Spend 2 to drop a Stargazer. Let's go Master the Forge. I feel like an Esphalith would be a nice attachment to grab right now, or a spear, Nope, no attachments. But the spear, where whenever you defend, you get to deal a damage. That'd be nice too. Okay. Let's go 2 for a defender. No, we're gonna keep this. Do we have a test of will? We don't have a test of will. So let's just go spend 2 to drop another spearman. We will go ahead and quest with 3 with Glorfindel. We're showing 1. What's the worst that could happen? So 3. This surges into a 2. While Mouth of the Anduin is in the staging area, gains force. After a when revealed effect is cancelled, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. We'll go ahead and travel there. We quested 3 to 3, so we're good. We'll go ahead and travel to Mouth of the Anduin. This guy will engage us. It gains boarding 1. So it's another one of these guys. I don't like the pillagers. Those are not great. I don't think I was supposed to take a damage last time, because this is a forced effect on here. That was not an effect of pillage, which I did not realize. Okay, so let's go here, here, here. Figure out what to do with our lives. Bellegrand is going to defend here, so it's going to be 3. Deal 5 damage. There's another one of our warships gone. Bellegrand will defend here. No effect. And then we will defend with our ship here. So it's going to be a 2, no shadow effect. So we're good because we have 5 defense. Glorfindel will attack and kill. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to kill here. Stargazer is going to show us the top 5 cards of our deck. Got Snowborn Scout, Faramir, Foehammer, Philly, and there's the Spear. Let's go. Alrighty. Now we're ready to push. So increase our threat to 34. Unexhaust everything. Got so many things to exhaust and unexhaust. Alrighty. Draw 2 cards. Pass out money. 1. Himmelmoth is going to show us what's coming up. When revealed, the enemy with the highest engagement cost engages the first player. This is going to gain Surge. We're going to drop the Spear here. Go ahead and spend 2 to play a Gleowine. Gleowine will... Actually, let's Stargazer here. No, let's Master the Forge. Shuffle. Because I don't think I like what we got. 2, 4, 5. Oh, there was a Gandalf. Dang it. I was like, I want a Gandalf. No. No luck there. Okay. Yeah. Now we will Stargazer. We'll check the top 5 cards of our deck. Got Shield, Spear, Tomb, Blade, hilarious, and Achille. Let's go Dwarven Tomb and Achille. Barrier will draw us 2 cards. Let's go ahead and use a Tomb for a... Why is Unexpected Courage in the discard pile? Oh, because it's pillaged. It's pillaged. That's right. Probably a Test of Will. Yep, let's take a Test of Will just for the security and safety of being able to cancel a when revealed effect. I think we're gonna push here. So let's go ahead and we'll spend 1 to drop a Snowborn. Go 1. So let's go ahead and go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this surges into a 3. Archery 2. Bummer. So 13, 10, 4. This progresses. In the distance, you see a ship like no other. Dozens of ominous black sails tower above its churning sea, and the prow of a fearsome serpent's head slices through the waves at an alarming speed. The rumors are true. You are awestruck at the extraordinary size and intimidating presence of the Dreadnaught. You resolve to sink the menacing behemoth at all cost. When revealed, add the set-aside Dreadnaught enemy into play. Elite side face up. So, big boy. No more than 5 progress tokens can be placed on the stage each round. Remove 5 progress tokens from the stage to choose a group to shuffle 1 set-aside Gondorian warship card into the encounter deck. When the Dreadnaught attacks you, raise your threat by 4 to cancel the attack. When the Dreadnaught is destroyed, players win the game. This says Archery 1, massive, which means that it's engaged with all of us. Immediate player card effects cannot take more than 5 damage per round. Dreadnaught has a global hit points of $15 15 per player among all groups. And then at the end of the round, if the Dreadnaught has less than half of its starting hit points, flip it over. Alrighty. Yikes. Okay. So we have Archery 3, which I don't love. 1, 2, 3. Warship engages us. It has boarding 1. Or we can raise our threat. No, we're going to take boarding 2. So we got the Fierce Marauder, pillage 3. After an event card is discarded, discard 1 resource from a hero's pool. And then we got the Brash Corsair. When the engaged player exhausts a ship objective, it attacks that player. I can't believe you didn't sleeve the Dreadnaught. It's a collectible. You are so right. I'm sorry. This is on me. I can't believe I didn't do that either. What was I thinking? Okay, so like I like what they did with it, but I don't know how to store it. Like all of my things, maybe it goes sideways. No, it's too big sideways too. No, okay, it would fit sideways. It's just like, no, it won't. I don't know how to store this thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Let's deal out shadow cards. Alrighty, so this guy is going to attack for 3. I'm going to defend for 6. Put the top card of the Corsair deck into play, engage with you, and deal it 1 shadow card. This takes a damage. This is Pillage 3. 1, 2, 3. Unexpected Courage. Let's go ahead and defend this guy. Okay, so it's going to be 3. Raise your threat by 1. 3 if you have 5 or more cards in hand. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Deals a damage. Then let's go Spearman to defend here. This attack is undefended. It is not. So 1 damage here. Spearman dies. We get a resource. And then discard 1, 2, 3. No, we don't lose the resource. Sweet. So this got interesting. Let's go ahead and, because we can play these at any time, let's spend these 2 resources to drop a Spearman. We can raise our threat by 4 to cancel this attack of 7. We've got 18 health left. I think we'll do that. We'll raise our threat by 4. Where did I read that? Dreadnaught attacks you, raise your threat by 4 to cancel the attack. Also, I have something crazy over here, right? Quest action, deal 10 damage to a non-unique enemy. Engage with a player in a group. I'm actually... Okay, no, I couldn't have done that. Okay. Okay, so raise my threat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cancel this attack. This guy is going to attack. We will defend 5 to 5. When I exhaust, this guy's going to attack me. Deal 5 damage to this enemy. 2, 4, 5. This guy's attacking me. We're going to Spearman. He's going to be 3. Assign 2 damage among characters you control. 3 damage if there are 10 or more cards in your hand. So 3 damage. This guy takes... Oh, there's my cat. Okay. 3 damage among characters I control. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Then we get 2 resources here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play a... I don't think so. Okay, so we can kill here. I think we can kill pretty much everything. Let's just go ahead and drop. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play Miner of the Iron Hills. And let's figure out the best way to do this. Okay. Okay, Glorfindel is attacking. -2 defense on something. Okay. You got celebrity guest. Canadian mustache. It was the same thing with Ant-Man and Wasp. Super cool, but not perfectly ideal for people who have a certain sleeving storage system. Oh, we'll figure. Yeah. It's true. Okay, so we are attacking. We're just gonna kill this guy. One, 2, 3, 4. Kills this guy. Okay. We will unexhaust. We will exhaust in this stage Stargazer. Hasty Stroke, that's going to be big. Dwarven Tomb is also nice. Test of Will is nice. Foe Hammer is okay. Light of Valinor. Okay, so we got Hasty Stroke, Dwarven Tomb, a Test of Will. Sweet. Okay. Top of the round, increase our threat to 42. We're going to pass out money. Hemamoth is going to show us what we've got. Attached to a ship objective, counts as condition. When the attached objective exhausts, deal 2 damage to it. Okay, that's fine. We can probably ignore that. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to, instead of assigning that damage there, I'm going to, actually I think it was here. I'm going to kill off Philly and Killy. That gives me 2 here. And we're going to spend 3 to play Killy, which will go grab a Philly. I'm better with that. I'm happier with that. A little bit of retconning, but I don't care. Did I draw my cards? No, because I would have drawn a Dwarven Tomb. No. Okay. Doesn't matter. Leowine. We'll draw a card. Okay, so we can remove 5 progress tokens from this stage to shuffle a Gondorian ship in there. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So what do we got here? Let's go 2 for Arwen. Any allies in here that we want to play? Not really, right? Maybe the Gondorian Spearmen, but we can bring them out anytime with stand and fight, so it doesn't really... We're not in a rush to get them out. Okay, we'll just chill. We'll draw 2 cards. Gandalf, there he is. Do we have any sneak attacks? We do not. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're going to hang out. Let's go, and we're going to be showing 4. I would like to quest for 9. That would be great. So let's go ahead and do 2, 5, 6, 7. I can only place 5, so that's enough. Throw Philly and Killy over the side and then fish them back out. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, so we're going to flip this. When the attached objective exhausts, deal 2 damage to it. So we will attach that there. We place 5. We'll remove the 5 to shuffle a warship back in. Alrighty. Okay. I guess we can go ahead and... Nah, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and defend here. So, oh, it's the warship. Dang it. We'll defend here, which will deal damage. Either raise your threat by 4 or he makes an additional attack. We'll let him make an additional attack. And he has Pilfer. So 1, 2, 3. We did discard a event. So we have to get rid of a resource. We'll let him make an additional attack, which we will exhaust Spearman, and he dies. Let's... Can't take more than 5 damage a round. This is going to deal 1, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4. Actually, do we have any money? We don't have any money, unfortunately. We don't have enough money to throw out an additional attack. Okay, so let's defend. It's going to be a 7. Attacking enemy gets +1 or +3 if you control more allies. So it's a 10. I actually may just... I thought I had a hasty stroke. Do I not have a hasty stroke? Ah, that's a bummer. Okay, so 5 damage here. Actually, 7. So 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we have 11 health left. And then we've got enough to deal 5 damage. Okay. Alrighty. Increase our threat to 43. Unexhaust everything. Hey, we're past the 8-hour mark. Go team. Stargazer will show us the top 5. Oh, sneak attack. Sweet. And hasty stroke is going to be sick. Alrighty. We'll draw these 2. Pass out money. Let's go ahead and... Wait, actually, you know what? We may have a miner. Do we have a miner of the Iron Hills? Nope, but we have a stand and fight, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and spend 2 for a stand and fight to get a Miner of the Iron Hills. When Miner of the Iron Hills enters play, choose and discard a condition attachment. Boom. Alrighty, cool. Hemamoth is going to show us what's coming. Ugh. Boarding 1, immune to player card effects. After Corsair's ship Skirmisher is destroyed, an engaged enemy may discard allies they control with a total of 3 to take control of the Skirmisher as his ship objective. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really freaking cool. Okay. Nice. That's just fun. That's just really fun. Okay, cool. Sweet. We're 43, so we're probably fine already. That's so cool. So we're gonna show 7. I do want to shuffle one of the spearmans back in. So let's go 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, and what did I say we needed? 7, so we need 12. So that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 12, sorry. Minor. Clay one. Okay, so this is going to come out. We do place 5. I will trigger the 5 to shuffle a warship back in. Alrighty. This is going to engage. It has boarding 1. So while Southern Sailor is engaged with you, each ship enemy engaged with you contributes its threat to the staging area. We will throw out encounter cards. We're going to raise our threat by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to cancel this. Let's go ahead and sneak attack Gandalf. Deal 4 damage here. We will defend the Twilight's Call, or with the Twilight's Call here. Defending characters they ship, attach the water to it. Okay, so got another one of those conditioned attachments. Nice. Hey, what's good? How's it going? Dude, we are... The table looks insane right now. There's so many cards out there. Okay. Let's attack here first. So let's Goblin Cleaver. Deal 2 damage to it. Glorfindel will attack -2. So that deals 1. So we just need 3 more damage. 2, 3. So we get to take control of the ship. That's so cool. Oh, actually, we have to least discard allies that you control with at least 3. So we got Philly, Killy, and Northern Tracker. And then we get that ship. Such a cool. So cool. Now we are going to swing back. We've got 4, which negates the defense. And then we got 4 and 5. So that's going to deal 5 more damage. 2, 4. So that's 10. Okay. We will unexhaust. Increase our threat to 48. Unexhaust the army. Gandalf was snuck attack, so he gets to come back. Draw 2 cards. Foe Hammer. Song of Kings. Hamamoth is going to show us what's good. Attached to a ship counts as a conditioned attachment with attached attack objective. Cannot ready. 3 characters to discard grappled. That's honestly fine. I think that's game then. We're going to show 4. Let's go ahead and just quest out for 9. So let's go 2, 5, 7, 9. This is going to come out. We're going to spend a resource to cancel the when revealed effects. We're going to spend the 5 that we just put in there to shuffle a warship back into the deck. Denethor would also be a pretty... Denethor would also be a pretty good... here, so to just search for those warships. Alrighty, so we've got this here. We will go ahead and defend with this warship for a 7. 5 damage. Gives us the win. There you go. That was a really cool scenario. I think the easy mode was a little easy. I probably should have gone with the medium, but here we are. It was fun. I had a ton of fun with it. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am tired. We streamed for over 8 hours. We did awesome. Thank you all so very much for the support of the channel. It means so very much. It is really incredible. I never actually thought that we would get to 1,000, let alone 2,000. So it really means a lot. I appreciate you all so very much. I love playing LCGs. I'm not going anywhere. We got a lot more games, not today, but a lot more games in the future. Thank you so very much, Canadian Mustache. We will be back on Friday to play some new Marvel Champions. So Marvel Champions on Friday, Gambit and Rogue. I should have my packs. If we got a lot of local, stores, and so if my local store does not have it, I will go find it at a different store. But we should have Gambit and Rogue on Friday. We'll be opening and playing Gambit and Rogue at 7 p.m. on Friday evening. And then we will find a time to get I can't think anymore. My brain is done. We'll find a time to get a Aeon's End stream in. It's all set up. We may just watch the community tab. We'll find a time soon, because I love Aeon's End. I think it's a great game, and I'm excited to play it. But thank you all so very much for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you around. Peace.